We're getting towards the end of our rainy season here, so I thought I'd do a bit of an update on our bamboo. At this time of the year, our bamboo is always looking great. It's lush, it's full of water, the rains have really given it good soaking this year, and it just continues to grow and grow and grow. I think at the beginning of the rainy season, I counted over 100 new culms coming up, which, sure, it's exciting. I love to see it as it grows and as it expands and fills in the gaps. But we still do have some gaps, so I've taken some cuttings and planted these. I'm trying different things. I've made a video about that as well, and we'll just see how they grow and develop, and hopefully they will fill out this lovely row of bamboo. I've even planted some extra further down behind me so that it can just take this tunnel feeling a little bit deeper. This is only one of our plantings. I've got two more plantings. One of them is doing better than the other. The one that I planted a year ago, our bamboo meditation room, isn't doing so well. But the bamboo I planted further up by the house is looking really fabulous. So let's go and have a look at those. This is the bamboo I planted about a year ago to create a meditation or prayer room out here in the very back of our yard. And it is disappointing. It's not really growing so well. I'm not sure why. Possibly because of the soil down here isn't so good. But I did give it some good size holes and put plenty of compost in when I planted it. The other thing is that it may not have had enough water initially, and at this time of the year during our rainy season, it may have had too much water. It's not dying, but it's not growing particularly well, or not all of it. Some of it's growing quite nicely, some of it's sent out a lot of new leaves, but there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of new culms coming up. Maybe I just need to be a bit more patient. I guess during the transplanting it could have just shocked a bit too much. But bamboo does generally grow pretty quickly and very easily, so I'm a little surprised that this isn't doing so well. And I've taken care to come in and weed it manually because I don't want to damage or cut any of the new culms that have come up on some of them. It doesn't appear that all of them have had new culms this year, but I will just continue to be patient and wait. It may be that I need to go and purchase some more and just fill in the gaps and be a little bit more proactive about filling the circle out, because I'd love to see it become fully enclosed and create a little room here. So this is an interesting learning curve, and I'll keep paying attention to it and nurturing it, giving it some more food, giving it some more love, and hopefully it will come and just create a beautiful little peaceful room down in our back garden here. And so now let's go and have a look at the other bamboo that I've planted alongside the house that is a similar variety to this one, but it's doing a whole lot better. So this is our other bamboo that I planted probably about 6 months ago now, and it's thriving. It's in quite a different sort of situation. It's in the shade a lot of the day, but it does get some sunshine and it gets a lot of water, especially at this time of the year when it's raining so much and when the rice fields are flooded. The water seeps through into our section and out into this drain, but it waters our bamboo and whatever we've got planted along here as well. We've got some of the king's grass, the vetiver grass, and that's growing really, really well. And all of this planting just helps to make the most of the water that we have here. I did put in a drain down the edge of the section because the seepage from the rice was just a little bit too much, and that takes most of it away. It drains it further down out there. But the bamboo here is getting a lot of good water, and I was initially concerned that it might be too much, but obviously looking at the bamboo, looking at this planting, it's a similar bamboo, as I mentioned, it's a similar one to the one that we've got down the back, but it was planted at the beginning of the rainy season, and so I think this is quite a big factor in how well it's done. Plus that it's in the shade, it's not getting the full harsh sunshine that that bamboo down the back has got. And also the other factor is, in its favour, is that the soil on this part of our section is better. I did put compost with it when I planted it. I gave it good holes, but the soil that we were digging it into was just that much better, and I think that makes a difference. Down the back, the soil down there, that's the area that we'd graded. So the soil that the bamboo down there is planted in, the original soil down there was buried beneath the surface, and we've taken the surface off to fill the pond in. So that soil down there, it's not soil, it's just dirt. There's no goodness, there's no life in it. So I think I might just need to add a lot more compost down here. Up here, I don't need to. It looks like it's going to keep filling out nicely, and my goal here, my aim with this is to not let it to grow too tall, but to keep it trimmed and make it a kind of a hedge. In this area here, this embankment was a bit of a problem area. It was really difficult to weed being on the slope, and just to try and keep any of the weeds down was a real hassle. So I've just decided that no, I'll clear everything out, I'll plant the bamboo. I did mulch it heavily, and that's helped keep the weeds down. I've gone through quickly this morning to weed it out to make sure it's looking okay for the video, but really it is doing extremely well here. The weeds aren't much of a problem at all, are pretty easy to clear out now, and this bamboo is looking really healthy and really lush. So I am experimenting with planting some bamboo seeds. I need to get onto that again. My first lot didn't germinate at all, so I need to work on that some more, and then I will be aiming to plant some more of that. I've got to be pretty careful, as you do planting bamboo, that it's not going to be interrupting other things in the garden. I am not at all worried about spreading and taking over things. It doesn't do that. This is a clumping bamboo. All of the types of the bamboo that we put in our garden are clumping, they're not running. And even if you've got running bamboo, it's pretty easy to take care of it. You've just got to be aware of it and cut it back once or so, twice or so per year. But I'm hoping to get some more bamboo around my shed to shield that from the eye and to provide a bit of shelter for it. And if I plant bamboo alongside the shed there, it's not going to be throwing any more additional shade on the garden, because it's already going to be in the shade of our lovely big tall bamboo that I showed you at the beginning of the video. So there's just a little short update. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, click that like button, and if you've not yet subscribed to our channel, please do, and stay up to date with more videos about our garden, about bamboo, and about whatever else we're doing here at the Suinshoek Homestay Gardens. Thanks for watching.